So this is the kind of problem which we are going to take today here. It's the exam oriented problem. The case plane inclined to both the reference plane. Okay. Problem statement, as you see here, a pentagonal plane of side 20 millimeter is resting on HP on its side, on its one of the side, we can say. Draw the projection of plane when its surface is inclined at 30 degree to HP. The surface is inclined at 30 degree to the horizontal plane and resting side, the side on which it is resting on HP, becomes inclined at 45 degree with VP, at 45 degree with vertical plane. So we can summarize this statement with this given data in a simple form so that you can recognize and get the points without any confusion. Okay, you need not read this problem again and again. Read it, write down the given data, and this will be the reference for getting the graphical solution for this. Okay.
Sir, side 20 millimeter is given in the problem, and in solution it is 30 millimeter.
Can you repeat?
Sir, in problem it is given 20 millimeter side, and in solution it is given 30 millimeter side. So what do we have to take exactly?
You notice it very correctly. Okay. And this is the approach students should show. Yes. Okay. And it should not happen even in exam, remember. Okay. So this kind of, when you read the problem statement and you write something given data wrongly, then your answer may go wrong. Okay. It's very nice observation. And this you're supposed to do. Okay. I will try to explain the position of this pentagonal plane first, and then we'll move to the next stage. Okay. Actual solution. Okay. Just bear with me. This is the pentagonal plane. Okay. You can say I have named even the points A, B, C, D, E, right? Now, as per the problem statement, it is mentioned that it is resting on horizontal plane on one of its side. Means it. This is the, what you will see is, we can say it's a surface. Okay. If I keep it like this, okay, it means that it is on horizontal plane on its surface, right? It is on horizontal plane on its surface. Okay. Means it is not on its side on HP. It is on surface. Okay. If I make it resting, if I turn it or you lift it like this, now it is resting on HP on its side. Okay. On its side. Can you imagine that? This is what we can say, it is resting on its side, right? Now, according to the problem statement, you have to make sure that your surface, this surface will making an angle of 30 degree. As per the given statement, it is resting on HP on its side. Now we got the one first condition, resting on its side, but it can rest like anyway. It can rest anyway if the further conditions have been not given. Okay, it can rest like this even. Okay, still we can say that it is resting on its side on horizontal plane. Okay, but we have to satisfy the further conditions, means we have to take the surface 30-degree inclined to HP. Still, with this one position we can take this inclination 30-degree with HP. This one, this inclination 30-degree with HP. Okay, even though you can take it like this, you can make this surface inclined 30-degree. But the second thing you must have to remember, resting side becomes 45-degree inclined to VP. Means this side simultaneously supposed to be 45-degree with VP, means this inclination is to be 45-degree. Are you getting this? This inclination of this side with vertical plane, it should be 45-degree. This angle will be 45-degree, right? And the angle inclination of this surface, you can say the surface, this surface must be 30-degree. Okay, so what we can assume here, this is going to be the final position of your plane. Okay, right now is this surface is inclined at for 30-degree with horizontal plane. The resting side makes an angle of 45-degree. If I draw the projector through this one, or projection line through this base resting line, it is going to be the 45-degree. Okay, so by considering this is the final position, is it possible to you practically to get the graphical solution in a one stage? Can you get the front view and the top view? This is the final position. Okay, so you can't get it because none of the view will be equivalent to your true shape of your pentagon. Not even in front view, and not possible even in top view. Both the views as a front view and the top view will be the apparent views. Okay, you studied the projection of line and you are convinced with the solution of solving many problems that even the line is inclined to both the plane. In that case, none of the final view will be equal to true length. If the true length of line is 60 and it is making inclination with both the plane, okay, in that case you learn that your final front view and final top view, those views will be less than the true length. Suppose the true length is 60. Similarly here, you are going to get the apparent views, not a true shape in any case. Okay, so with this final position, you can get the solution in terms of front view and top view. Then what we will do in this case, okay, we have to follow certain assumptions to get your true shape. Okay, as in this problem statement, it is given that it is resting on its side on HP. So what we'll do, we'll take the side on left side. By taking the side on left side, we'll first of all get the true shape in top view. Then for the same, we'll get the front view. What will be the front view for this? If I keep it here, then at this position, what will be the front view? Taking the projection from B and A, suppose here, you are going to get the single point. Okay, that point will be appearing on XY line, right? Got it? Similarly, take a projection from point C and E, you will get another 2 points here. Means at single point, it will be representing 2 points. Then this first stage will be with the assumption. Okay, not actual condition we are following. Only the thing is that if it is resting on its side, we will be taking the resting side on left side. Why it is so? Because in next stage, we are going to turn it, we are going to take the inclination with horizontal plane. This is resting on HP, and we will be taking the projection with horizontal plane. In this statement, it is given that 30-degree inclination with the surface means, first of all, we'll take a 30-degree with horizontal plane, this horizontal plane, and we'll get the front view and the top view. With this condition, we'll get the front view and top view, right? And then in third stage, we'll get the solution in 3 stages. In third stage, what we'll do, we'll apply the third condition, that is inclination with the non-resting plane. That is the inclination with means vertical plane. We'll make the side inclined at an angle of 45 degree, keeping 30-degree inclination with HP as it is. We are not only taking the inclination of this resting side with VP. We are keeping the inclination which is given with the HP, this 30-degree. You can rotate this plane either in this way, or you can rotate it even by this way. Anyhow, we have to make sure that this inclination will be 45-degree with vertical plane. This line is going to be inclined at 45-degree. Simultaneously, it is maintaining the inclination with HP. This is nothing but this is not on HP. Remember, this is going to make the inclination with HP. Okay, so as per given statement, it is 30-degree. Okay, so this is what exactly we are going to do. Okay, so we'll start with the solution, and we'll get the solution in 3 stages. Okay, first of all, I will give the solution, then I will add some comments with each stage. Okay, and that sheet will be provided to you. Okay, so let's follow me. First of all, get the line, get the line, and that line will be XY line. Okay, have a XY line first. That will be the horizontal line. I will be taking the line here. Okay, I will be taking the line here. Okay, draw XY line first. It will be of sufficient length, or even though later on also you can have extension, but only on right side. Okay, that will work. On left side you can't. You name this line as the XY line. Your plane is pentagonal plane. As I said, your plane is pentagonal plane. Okay, now to get your true shape, it is resting on HP. So we will say that it is resting on HP. Instead of resting any side, we say it's resting on its surface on HP. Okay, and we will get the true shape in first stage. Okay, and now you have to make sure that you will get the resting side on left side. Resting side will be on left side. So from XY line, any distance you can take, you make sure that it should not touch to the uh, XY line. So right now I am taking this 20 millimeter. I will add the comment afterwards. First of all, get this 20 millimeter line. I taught you in the beginning that how to draw the pentagon. Okay, this line you have to draw, and the length of line will be 20 millimeter. Okay, now you know the angle in pentagon, that is going to be the 72 degree. 360 divided by 5 number of sides, you will get 72 degree. So we will get the mark for 72 degree by arranging this protector here at this point. Then another point, I'll repeat it for another point, and I will be taking this 72 degree. Okay. Then I'm just drawing the line, and that's supposed to be the thin line. Don't make it too dark, because ultimately the final length is not clear. Or even if you are very smart, then you do one thing, you match 0 point with this, and with this point you can get the line of 20 millimeter length. Okay, you can get it, not a problem. Okay, even though on this you can get the line of 20 millimeter length. Instead of taking too long line, you can even get it with this. Okay, now we got the three sides of your pentagon. Now you take a distance equal to 20 in rounder. Okay. This 20 will be taking, and then keeping one end at this point, draw R. Keeping at another end, draw R. At the intersection of this, will give the next point, and that point we can say this point, and you can now join it with concerned points. Okay. Okay, and this is nothing but the true shape of your pentagon, which we have explained, or which have been mentioned in problem statement. Pentagonal plane of side 20 millimeter. This true shape we got with the assumption that first it is on it resting plane, that HP. Okay. By taking that resting side on left side, remember, intentionally I will write here. This is just for your information. Who have not attended the previous lecture, they should understand that this angle, or even this angle, and this is not, don't expect that anything will be given like this. Okay, this angle is 72 degree. This is even 72 degree. 72 degree, how it get? You get 360 degree include angle divided by 5, it becomes 72, right? So this you remember. Okay, particularly for pentagon, it is very, very important. Okay, now considering that, see, this is the plane resting on HP. Okay, on its surface. Then what will be the front view? If you are looking from this end, then these 2 points you are going to get at a single point on this XY line, because it is all with the negligible thickness. Okay, and even though it is not above HP, so 2 points you will get here. Similarly, from C to this point you will get here, and the final one. Now what we'll do here, we'll name the point. We'll name this point as a, like, suppose this point A, this corner B, this is point C, this point D, and this point E, right? We'll name the point, and then we'll take the line from each point, means we will be drawing the projector from each point, and then we will get the front view. Front view will be simply the line. So we will take the projections. We'll take the projection from this. So obviously these 2 points will be appearing on the single line, and even this case. Okay. So these are the projectors which I have taken from each point. So obviously by default here the into incidence rate, it is coming on the single point. Okay. So what we'll do on XY line, the distance from this to this will convert it into dark line, because this is going to represent your front view. Remember, intentionally I'm making it too dark so that you will recognize it. Okay. Okay. So this is going to be the front view, on which at 3 you will get the 3 points here. So in total it will be 5 points. So for this A and B single point, so I will name this as A dash and B dash. Okay. We'll always denote the front view with the dash and top view with simple small letter. Then C and E, this is going to be the C dash and E dash. Then this point, by taking the projection we got here, we say it's a D dash. Okay. This is a front view, top view, true shape, top view. This is going to be the front view. Okay. Front view, we can, and it is in the form of line view. Okay. It's simply the line. Okay. Then as we discussed, first we have got the stage completed, first one, by taking the resting side on left side, keeping that it on surface, we got the true shape of this. Now we'll cover the second condition, that is the inclination of surface with horizontal plane. This is what inclination of surface with the HP. Then what we'll do, we'll lift the surface by keeping this edge on HP in a such a way that this is going to make 30-degree inclination. This inclination, remember, this is perpendicular, right? 90-degree. We have to make it 30-degree. Okay. And for this, you have to get the, see, if I make it 30-degree, then your front view points, even though it is line view, A and B, of course, it will be on XY line. But C and D, E point, that will be somewhat above horizontal plane. This D point, still it is above horizontal plane by certain distance, certain length, height, you can say. Okay. So that we have to project in second stage. Okay. So how we will get it? See, from this line view, at certain distance, mark one point, okay, mark one point and name that point as this A dash and B dash. Okay. Because in second stage, when we are going to make it inclined, then A and B point will be, of course, on XY line. So we will name this point as a dash and B dash point, right? Then how much is the inclination? Inclination is 30-degree, right? So this is the point through which we have to draw the line at an angle of 30-degree. So this is what the 30-degree. Then through this, we will just draw one line, and that's supposed to be the thin line. Okay. This angle is angle 30-degree. Okay. This angle, which is given surface inclined 30-degree with HP, that I have taken. Okay. Then what will be the length of this? See, this line view, we are going to turn it with the given inclination as it is. in second stage. This is stage number 2 by taking the inclination with the resting plane with concerned line or surface or whatever it is mentioned. Okay. Then what we'll do here, as shown with the compass here, arrow. See, we are going to copy this length of your front view. Okay. Take this length in compass. Keep one end because the distance is a dash b dash to this d dash. So a dash and d dash, that of course will be on xy line. So we'll cut this 30-degree inclined line here. Okay. And then we'll make it dark because this will be the actual line, means this is going to be the actual front view when we make it inclined with HP. When we are making this plane inclined with its surface with horizontal plane. Okay. Now we have to take the mark the points here. See, A dash B dash to C dash E dash. The distance is this much. Okay. Distance is this much. So we'll keep one metal end at A dash B dash and we'll get the point here. Okay. We'll get the point here. Now we can easily mark the point. This point, this point, these 3 points, the way we got here. Similarly, with the same length, E dash, C dash, and this point is point D dash, right? Now the next step, first we completed this true shape by taking the top view. As I said, any distance, you make sure that it should not touch to XY line only, otherwise the statement will be changed. Okay, it will change the meaning of that statement. Okay, get the true shape. With the help of this true shape, that is top view, we'll get the front view. That will be the line view here in this case. Then we'll make this line view inclined as per the given condition, that is 30-degree surface inclined to HP. Now, from with reference to this and this, we'll complete the top view while considering the condition that plane is now simply inclined with HP. We forget about the inclination with vertical plane at this stage. Okay, we are going to consider only inclination. In first, we got completed this top view considering it is on its surface and side on left side. We completed this true shape. Then we have drawn the front view, that we got the line view. Now we will be turning this plane. We are turning this plane, making inclination with the surface, means we are just rotating this line view as per the given condition, that 30-degree. Now with this stage, whatever the front view, top view will get, that will get it by taking the projections from this front view and previous stage top view. How will get it? That we will discuss now. I will be showing it how we will be going to get those points. Okay. See, take a line perpendicular to XY line. First of all, take a projection from AB. Take a projections AB. I will be showing it with the arrow now, so that you will come to know that from where and how we got the projections. Okay. This is what the projections I have taken from A dash and B dash. Right. Similarly, next, you have to take the projection from the first stage top view from point A and B. Where is point A? A point is here. So we'll draw the line which is going to be perpendicular to this earlier projected line, or we can say the line parallel to XY line through A. Similarly, through B, we have to get the line. Okay. So even though I will show it with the arrow, we took the projection from second stage front view A dash B dash point vertically, and first stage top view from A and B horizontal projections, and it will give the 2 points here, this point and this one. Okay, I will name this point, suppose A, as a projection from A, intersecting point A, and this point B, right? Similarly, you have to take the projection from remaining points from C and E. We'll take the projection from D. We'll take the projections. Let's see if you're taking the projection from E and C. Again, you would adjust your roller scale and take the projection from E. Then take the projection from C and make sure that the vertical and the horizontal projection of concerned point will intersect somewhere, and it will give the points from E horizontal, from C horizontal, and intersecting with this, we will name this point through C here. So we will name this point C. Through this E and intersecting with vertical E, we will name this point E. Now next, D point, vertical projection from D and horizontal projection from D. I will adjust it with one of the horizontal line, and I will be taking the projections. Okay, I will be taking projection. Now it is intersecting at this point. Okay, and we will even mark it point, and I will name this point as point D, right? Then we can join it. Get it joined. See, this first stage top view and second stage top view, it is not identical, because when we make it inclined, then even the distance from this point to this and even from bottom to this, you will get it short distance. Even though if you have measurements, I will show you physically here. See, how much is the length of side? 20. Okay, actual true length is 20. In when making it inclined to HP, how much you are getting? Less than 20, right? You are going to get the less than 20 now. Okay, so similarly, see, but this few lines you will get equal, but and some lines you will not get. See, the length of A and B, is it coming same? Because see, when you keep this AB here like this, and even though when you make it, these planes are inclined with surface, still the length of line which is seen in top view, it will be the same line, because it is not making any inclination. When you just turn it by 1 degree, 2 degree, what you'll find in front view, it is going to be something, but in top view, unless it is remain parallel to HP, and it is perpendicular to VP, so that you will be going to get the true length. In this case, only A and B is going to be the true length. Okay. Now, in third stage, you have to make this resting side. It is resting on HP on side AB. So this resting side, which is seen in top view, this is going to be inclined in with VP. So what we will do, I will take one point on XY line. Suppose this point. through which I will be taking 45 degree. I will be taking 45 degree. And then I will be drawing the line. We'll draw a line of 45 degree. Okay. This angle is 45 degree. Okay. Now we have to rotate this top view, as in first stage front view was rotated. Now in third stage this is to be copied in new position. This one as it is here, only with change in inclination. Similarly, as it is, we have to take it and we have to get the this top view as it is, but with inclined position here. Okay. This is the one thing. To get your answer, I will explain this, and there is alternate method that I will take it next time. Okay. So what you have to do here, whatever the length AB, take this length, take any one point here, making sure that it will not touch any of the line. I will be taking this length and mark point. Okay. I will name this point A and B. You know that from this point, suppose if I, how I can take it. So suppose if I take you on the center point, because I have to get redraw of same object here. So the center point will be at center of this AB line, through which, see here, second stage, this is the line perpendicular, suppose. Okay. So what I will do here, I will drawing line perpendicular through this. Okay. Then you can easily get your answer. Take this distance B to C in compass, keeping at B. Sorry. Before that, I have to have measurement of this distance here. So I will be taking this. I'm not going to name the point because not required. That is the part of your just construction. This distance, keep it here. Okay. Then draw a line. See, for this reference line, this is going to be the line parallel. So what I will do here, we'll be taking the parallel line. Okay. Then I will take B to C distance here. B to C. I will cut this side. Sorry, I will cut it on this side. Similarly, I will take A to E. So it will be the same. And I will be cutting this. Similarly, once I get these 2 points, intersecting point, I will be taking this E to D distance here. I will name this point E. This point is C, and I have to get the D point. With this distance E to D, and keeping at this, I will be just from any one point. If you cut it, it will give the point D. Now, what we have done, we have redrawn this top view to new position. Now I will joining all these points in a proper sequence so that you will understand. Okay, so this as it is, we have copied it here. Now you repeat the same procedure to get your final front view. Take the projection from now this top view and previous front view, previous stage front view, and this stage top view, and then we'll start to taking the projections and getting the points one by one. First of all, set your roller scale perpendicular to xy line by at least by taking it matching this edge with the any of the previous line. You start taking the point, go through the A. See, you're taking the projection from A vertically. Where is the projection of horizontal projections through A? Of course, it is by default coming on XY line. So you need not extend it. You can go up to this point only. Similarly, on the same XY line, you are going to get the point B. So what I will do, I will take the projection from B. I will take in the projection through B and I will get this point. Intentionally, immediately I will mark the point, this point and this point. See, this B vertically and the previous stage front view B horizontally, it will intersect on at this point. So I will immediately name this point as A dash, B dash to avoid any further confusion. Then I will take the projection from point C. Take a vertical projection through C up to certain length. Make sure then you will be taking the projections through point C, through point C. Okay, this is the point C here. So I will be taking the projection through this. Okay, and it intersects at this point, at this point. Okay, so I will say point C. Okay, I will immediately mark point C. Intersection of this point C vertically and the projection from C horizontally from previous stage front view and this stage top view. Okay, similarly I will get the point through E even, because C and E, this C and E on the same point here. So when you take it, you are going to get the even point E. You will get the point E. Then the last point which you have to project still is nothing but the point D. This is what the point D. You project it upward and then through this one you will get the point D. Okay, and this D point you are getting a D, and I will name this point D. Now I will join all those points. So of course you have to say E dash, D dash, and C dash because these are the points of your front view. So I will make it. I will join A with B, then B with C, C with D, D with E, then I will join E with A, and this is going to be the final front view. This is the final top view, for which we have considered these two stages, and we have, with some assumption, this is the final front view and the top view, but we have moved step by step so that we able to get the final answer. Okay, so Rujita, you can stop.